My name is David Housen and I'm the composer for the game. It takes its influence from classic Disney scores from the 50s and 60s, but it also has its roots in more modern contemporary fantasy sounds. So it's really important to kind of expand upon what we typically associate with Disney, keeping an air of familiarity there, but also bringing it to, a new audience.
This is just this amazing combination of a big, epic fantasy feature-sounding score, but with all the playfulness you'd expect from a Mickey Mouse cartoon. So when it comes to the inspirations for the score, Dave will probably be the first to tell you that I give the worst briefs in history, but the main one for us is we wanted to capture the magic of the parks. Like, we wanted people to feel that when they were moving through our world, it was like they were traveling through one of the parks.
Kind of paying attention to the original language of Mickey Mouse from, the Steamboat Willie days, like the kind of music that was contemporary around that time was ragtime music and jazz. So there's a lot of chromaticism and accidentals in the melody and the harmony, and just bringing kind of ideas like that to the table whilst using more modern orchestration techniques, I think has helped create a really unique sound for the game. Monoff is a really visually inspiring place, and I took a lot of inspiration from the environments. I decided very early on that I wanted each area of the game to have its own unique personality, so I took it upon myself to draw that out musically. I'd always kind of be led by the visuals, and normally within a few seconds of looking at some of Lucy's amazing artwork, I'd start to hear notes forming in my head, and the pieces would write themselves very quickly from there. So it was really like a super inspiring process for me the whole way through, and there wasn't really a lot of writer's block at all, which is not something that happens every day.
We were taking these four incredible characters that everyone knows. Everyone knows Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Goofy. But we were taking them out of Mouseton, we were taking them out of Duckburg, and we were putting them in a brand new world we created. And what that meant was, when we were looking at what we wanted to do with the score, we didn't necessarily want to take a Mickey Mouse score. We didn't want it to feel like, oh, this is what you'd expect from Mickey, because what you'd expect from Mickey is the music of Mouseton. If you were walking through this area and this was part of the parks, what would you expect it to sound like? What would be the audible presence? And that's kind of really how the score was built, kind of from the ground up, to reflect the world of Monoff.
Oh, thank you, my friends. You're welcome. Wait, what?
Mickey has an established sound, so it's kind of like, how do we respect what came before? How do we evolve on it? And how do we communicate out that is what we're doing?
All the traditional Disney sound is all in the room, and so that's the way we wanted to do it. But that throws up more challenges, because 61 people have to get it right rather than just 20 or something. So that's definitely it. Been planning for that, listening for that, communicating with the orchestra, and accounting for the fact that we're all playing everything together to get the best traditional sound we can.
This entire score has been a challenge for me from day one. This is hands down the most complex music I've ever had to write before, and coming from a pop punk background as a guitarist, it's I felt like a bit of a fish out of water.
Every Disney score tells a story. In fact, I'd put money on it that you could give somebody the score to something like Ratatouille before they see the film, and they'd get an idea of the feel of the plot, that the emotional journey they're meant to go on. They've always been kind of the leaders in this for me, and it's the audible description of emotion is the way I describe how Disney score their features.
There's just a beauty and a magic to them. It's an intangible quality. They leave such an imprint on you. You always come away humming them. Like those themes stay in your head forever, and there's a sense of wonder and magic that they elicit from you. There's nothing else like it.
Oh, Mickey, I'm so proud of you.
Well, it was kind of sloppy, but I agree.
I love you guys.
I just want people to feel how I do. I want people to listen to this and feel like they're a little kid entering Disneyland for the first time. and that every new area of game they come to, with every new piece of music, it feels like a whole new world's opening up to them. But I want the music to just stay with them forever, and you know, I hope that they can just take a little bit of what it does to me away with them.
Thank you so much, everyone. I really would love nothing more than for this score to help create some of the experiences that I had as a child that I, still look back on with such fondness, like the magic, the mystery, the sense of wonder that old school Disney movies create for their audiences. If I can even tap into a tenth of that for a new generation of people, I'll be so happy. I really want to help try and create some memories for this generation of kids and families to enjoy and hopefully look back on with fondness when they're old like me.